Hello, Mr. TC here, and welcome back to Oceanliner Ships Comic Studio, and we're back and all the way to the part 2 as well. Now in the previous video that I just eventually sing whenever it does, that we call their names is the MS Archile Lauro, like anything it does, and probably like other kinds of those cruise ships like the SS United States, and ever since, it was probably like the S's, the Yarula, like for the unknown ships like this, the SS United States, the SS America, like probably it does. I already saying this when I was probably back in somewhere else. So, the RMS Olympic, this is going to be the Titanic sink in the North Atlantic Ocean on April 14 to April 15, 1912. It has gone a little bit before as well, somewhere else. Another one is the Olympic, the RMS Olympic, scrapped in 1936. I wouldn't believe that's something else that is gonna be the final voyage as well. And so we already reviewed the Britannic, and for some kind of like the unknown cruise ships like the MTS Oceanos, for unknown like those things as well. The RMS Lusitania, the RMS Lusitania, the RMS Mauretania. Over here is the RMS Queen Mary, the RMS Queen Elizabeth, and so it must be the RMS Aquitania, the RMS Aquitania over here. That cruise ship is the MS Estonia, and over here is the Costa Concordia, and that cruise ship is the SS Andrea, the SS Andrea Doria, the SS Andrea Doria over here that I just already said around here. The MS Stockholm could collide for those both of the cruise ships as whenever it does. The MS Alengia Lauro, the MS Alengia Lauro, the Navigate 67, the Navigate 67. Another one is for some kind of bigger cruise ships like the SS Normandy, and probably as the SS France that I already reviewed, including as the SS Imperator. And this cruise ship is the MV William Gustave, and such as this cruise ship like this could be the cargo ship is the NS Savannah, the NS Savannah that I just already reviewed for around here. This includes the SS Rex, the Queen Mary II, the Queen Victoria, the RMS Carpathia, and finally the SS Bremen. All the cruise ships that belongs to himself, Invader Dojo, like anything as well. It was made by the Invader Dojo, like the Invader Jojo 21 LOL. The images from Google and Wikipedia, like anything itself, and draw faces like Eevee's Paint X, the captions like anything as well. And probably these are the update charts like anything as well. There wasn't absolutely going to be for the next update as well, and because this username was completely inactive, like whenever it does. Sometimes, like anything for like those things, wouldn't be so for probably for this thing as well. As you can see for the submitted sprites, this is the Titanic ship by Mickey Fan 2014. And it was the base Titanic around here for some kind of base color image like this. And whenever it goes around here, some kind of stuffs around here like the monies, foods, and drinks. Whenever it goes around like anything for stuff around here. And the American flag like these wouldn't be so necessary as well. The backgrounds are completely limited without further ado as well. Complete with New Year's, Valentine's, and Christmas. Nothing even around here for the standard images like the summer. And so on, like for some kind of like this, could be the H as well. This stands out for the iceberg as well. You may not see like anything around for the user comics. Whenever it does, that I just already seen this from anything it goes. These are probably like anything as well from the previous video that I just already seen for around for its content around colliding each other and anything throughout for like anything itself contains swearing and anything as well. But I'm not pretty sure. The first cruise ship could be like this. And the first thing's like whenever it does that we seen this out. The first thing that I just already seen this and started out shared on December 26th of 2022. Hello and welcome to the Oceanliner Ships Comic Studio. Here you can make anything for that faces emotion within that things as well. The rule is that obviously to credit notes area will be repeated here. Never make anything that discriminates against any race. The religions like anything that does not able to make any NSFW content. This will be resulting to be reported down, to be taken away. If you see anything going against these rules, report the comic studio like anything as well. I'm not very sure if you're probably going to be telling this to Syrupy, credit to anything around for those cruise ships like things as well. In case you're running out of words of that comic, this is absolutely could be ruined for too many words, I guess. Keep that in mind that this studio is in work in progress. So I'll be adding more ocean liners like anything as well. And that will be anything as possible. So we might be able to be looking out for something as well. As we look towards like anything as well for some all of kinds of the cruise ships like those things. And so you've seen around here in the previous video that you can't see for some kind of cookie like that. That must be walnut cookie, and that must be you can't see around here is coffee candy cookie, who jumped overboard accidentally during the big rage of storm, whatever that I just caused to be doing like as well. Sometimes in a matter of previous videos, added cruise ships around here, not anything as well to do this and stuff, but I absolutely did something a little bit for one thing. Nothing all overall in Puyo Puyo Comic Studio overall as well. And sometimes this will be ridiculously crazy as well. Added cookies that I just probably put on from Scruffiest, and that must be for tugboats over here, and nothing just like that. That must be abalone cookie over here on that tugboat, and this cruise ship over here would not be that necessary as well. It could be for the NV William Gustolf, who was trouble in the storm as well. And could be for that for the unknown reasons, and that should be a lead to the shame of disaster as well. And for the other kinds of cruise ships like this, the Great Voyage between the RMS Titanic and the SS America. But overall, for something like this, is the MS Mauritania as well. The RMS Mauritania was stuck in the storm, and because it's all out of fuel and water throughout for this situation as well, they'll find a way to fix this situation before it gets any worse as well. Sometimes they might get to be surprised like any terrorist or something to be shutting down for that kind of cruise ship over here for something like almost for unknown reasons, unless there is the RMS Queen Mary, who is sitting down for a secret treasure that will not be able to be think that the RMS Queen Mary could be for a treacherous secret beyond those tugboats and keep it secret as a treasure like this thing as anyways. And so the Concordia from Costa is moving its way for a disaster as well. This is the Costa Concordia, who had headed for around here, and so in the disaster before like this thing as well. Sometimes the lighthouse guides the Costa Concordia whenever that is not going to happen to do this as well, until there it goes, that the time of the Costa Concordia disaster in 2012, that we're already seeing this by the time of that thing as well, until it was rescued something for years later, and it was nothing later recovered around as well. Sometimes that cruise ship didn't actually survive for that recovery for some sort of for one time as well, until it was successfully recovered as well, but I don't really think it should completely scrapped away for unknown time as well. That doesn't matter that it's unable to renovate that cruise ship over here, and that must be the end of part 2 whenever it does. Wouldn't able to be added for something as well, and I would believe that I just try to find out. And when I just going to be saying ships like unknown, that must be for like easing itself for the ocean liners, like whenever it does. The ocean liners is could be for around here. It was gonna be for right over here to spell around here for itself. So I'm gonna be searching out for the ocean liners. So it was probably right over here, and could be that necessary over here. So these are the cruise ships whenever it is. I absolutely gotta be adding another Britannia as well for some sort of like here. The Britannic is going to be right over here. Just added another Britannic over here, and that time for the same time over here. On that one piece of thing it is. So the Britannic is right over here, right next to the RMS Olympic, and sometimes that wouldn't be for around here for some kind of smoke, unless the SS America or the SS France like this, whenever that I just not gonna be told what happens to do this when I ever try to come. So I might gonna be added somewhere as the middle of the image would be as well. Even something that will add it for a little bit for one thing. So I'm gonna cross over for total drama. So I'm not sure this is actually gonna be for wrong spelling. So this is gonna be the total drama, and added a tugboat over here. And especially that they never able to be saying for around here for some sort of like this. Nothing reasons is going to be about here, and especially you might added something even very important around for the that I don't know that I just remember around for cream puff or whenever it is. Could be cherry blossom, cucumber, like whenever it does, even though as to peppermint and strawberry crepe, that I just totally added something in about as well. So that will be the end of this video around here for just day as well. So the link is going to be in description down below as you'll be checking out and browsing comics whenever it does, that to check it out for the main website itself. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later. And that must be the entire Oceanliner, like anything as well. The Oceanliner Cruise Ships Comic Studio whenever to do this as well. So thanks again, and have a nice and safe day on the summer as well before it totally ends right here for this weekend around for the early days of the month.